Hello! In this video, we will see how to find all the solutions to the equations sin of x equals 1/2 and sin of x equals square root of 2 over 2. So let's start with the first equation, sin of x equals 1/2. To understand how to get all the solutions, we will use the unit circle. And on the unit circle, we need to start by finding all the angles where the value of sin is 1/2. Now recall that on the unit circle we have angles in degrees and in radians, and each angle has a corresponding point. The first coordinates of each point represent the values of cosine, and the second coordinates represent the values of sine. And because our equation has sine, we will look at the second coordinates. So let's move along the circle and find all the angles where the value of sine is 1/2. And the first angle we see is pi over 6 because at pi over 6 sine is 1/2. Another angle where sine is 1/2 is 5 pi over 6. So far we see two solutions, and let's write them down. And the first one is x equals pi over 6. And the second one is x equals 5 pi over 6. Now let's see how we can find the rest of the solutions. We know that one full rotation is 360 degrees or 2 pi radians. So what if now we have an angle that is pi over 6 plus 2 pi? This new angle corresponds to the same point where sine is 1/2. Now, what if we add 4 pi, which is 2 full rotations? What about adding 6 pi or 8 pi, or even subtracting 2 pi or 4 pi, and so on? So, as you see, if we add or subtract 2 pi as many times as we want, we end up at the same point. And at this point, sine is always 1/2. Now, how can we write all these solutions? Here to the left, we already have pi over 6, and now we will add 2 pi multiplied by a number k. And this number k is an integer. So down here, I will write that k is an integer. And this means that this k can take numbers like -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Now, what about the other solution, 5 pi over 6? Here we have the same situation. If we add or subtract 2 pi from 5 pi over 6 as many times as we want, we will always end up at the same point. And at this point, the value of sine is 1/2. And to list all these solutions, to the left we have 5 pi over 6, and now we will add 2 pi multiplied by k. And again, this k is an integer. So here we have the solutions, and as you see, this equation has infinitely many solutions. Now let's solve the second equation, sin of x equals square root of 2 over 2. On the unit circle, we have two angles where sine is square root of 2 over 2. One of these angles is pi over 4 because at pi over 4 sine is square root of 2 over 2, and another angle is 3 pi over 4. So let's write these solutions down. One is x equals pi over 4, and the other one x equals 3 pi over 4. And now, just like in the previous example, if from any of these two angles we add or subtract 2 pi as many times as we want, we end up at the same points. And at these 2 points, the value of sine is square root of 2 over 2. So just like in the previous equation, to each of these solutions, we need to add 2 pi multiplied by k. And again, k is any integer. And now this equation, just like the previous one, has infinitely many solutions. I hope you found this video useful, and thank you for watching.